Hello NormanCamera family, welcome back. I'm Christian Bolt, and today I'm going to be teaching you a couple basics on the Canon EOS T7i. Once you take it out of the box, put a battery in it and turn it on, you're going to have to set it up. You might need to choose your location, and you want to set the time and date so that it's accurate on your photos. Now, since this is just a beginner video, I will make an intermediate and an advanced video on how to use your T7i, but since this is a beginner video, I'm not going to tell you to change any of the settings right away. You could shoot on auto mode if you want to. I'm just going to teach you a couple things about the camera in general. On the bottom of your camera, you'll see this flap. This is where you will insert and remove your battery when charging. You have a fully articulating screen that can flip out and around, so then you can take selfie images or videos of yourself, and so that you could see all of your settings when you're shooting. To start off, you're going to want to put on your lens. If you bought the 18 to 55mm kit, you will have an 18 to 5mm lens. You want to take off the camera body cap and the lens cap, and then you can just match up the white squares and twist it until it clicks. If it didn't click, that means that the lens is not in and the camera will not function without the lens fully clicked in. Next, we're going to talk about the lens. To operate the lens, all you'll have to do is learn how to zoom in and out. And 55 is the closer you'll get to your subject. 18 is the furthest you can get from your subject. So a very wide image and a very close-up image. These switches on the other side help change the settings of the lens itself. So AF means autofocus, MF means manual focus, and to manual focus, you will spin this dial on the very end of the lens. If you're not familiar, or if you want your pictures to look sharp, just trust autofocus. It does a great job most of the time. Stabilizer will help you with video and images that the shutter will be open longer with. I recommend keeping the stabilizer on. I don't really see a need to turn it off. To remove your lens, you will press this button on the side and twist the square back up to where it matches and remove it. Don't leave this open for too long. Put back on the camera cap so then you don't get dust on your sensor or the mirror. And also put back on your cap with this so then dust and debris does not get inside the lens. So let's start shooting. First, you'll need your SD card, which you will pop in here. If you have a question on how or which way you put it in, this little indicator should show you exactly how you should put the SD card in. Up on top here, you have your different modes that you could shoot in. Right now, as a beginner, I recommend staying on automatic with no flash. If you're in a dark situation, switch to the green automatic, and that will pop up the flash if the image is dark. If you're having a problem with the flash popping up when you do not want it to, just switch it to the automatic without flash. Now, a setting that you should get used to using is manual mode, where you can control all of your settings. And this will be in the intermediate and advanced tutorial. But this is where you can change your shutter speed, your f-stop, and by pressing ISO on the top, you can adjust your ISO as well. But then again, just for now, stay on automatic with flash and automatic without flash. If you're going to be taking videos, I do recommend staying on automatic, but if you're using a microphone or any external audio device, then using manual will allow more usage. Otherwise, automatic is a little bit better, especially if you don't want to be fiddling around with settings while you're talking to the camera or while you're filming something. So for video mode, all you'll do is switch up, and then you get all the same settings for video mode. And last but not least, for my beginner tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to connect the camera to your cell phone so you can automatically deliver images to your phone. So you'll want to go into the settings, press OK, go to wireless communication settings, Wi-Fi settings, enable Wi-Fi. It's going to ask you to do a nickname. You don't have to type anything in. Just OK it. So with your phone, go into the settings, make sure your camera is on. The wireless communication settings are also on. you want to press Send Images to iPhone. Alternatively, you could press this Wi-Fi button right here, select Phone, and register a new device for communication. I have an iPhone, so I'm going to be using the iOS option. It's going to bring up a QR code. You just have to press OK. You don't need to scan that. And then it's going to bring up a network. So EOS T7i 292 Canon OA. And then it's prompting me to type in the password that is shown on the camera itself. After typing in the password, it brings me to this screen on the camera where I can cancel. I'm going to go into the Canon Connect app, where it's just going to register that the Canon EOS T7i is here. And it's going to prompt me on the camera to OK that this smartphone is connecting to it. Now that it's connected, I can go into View Images on Camera and view all the photos that I have taken. Alternatively, I can go into live shooting mode where I can actually control what my camera is doing and take photos from my phone. If you want to end up saving your photos, you do not need the camera for that. All you need to do is go into the app, select a photo that you'd like to save, hit the download arrow down in the middle there. It's going to prompt you if you want a reduced size, which will take up less memory on your phone, or the original size, which will take up more memory on your phone. I usually do the original size because I go and edit my photos on the Lightroom CC app on my phone. So it should only take a second or a minute to download, and you can open that right into the camera app. And that's how you get photos from your camera to your phone without using any cables or moving the SD card within the camera. So that's about all that I have for now for the T7i with beginner tips. I want to make a couple of these videos, kind of like a small series for beginners, intermediate photographers, and then advanced photographers when I get to that point. I'm going to try to keep within the levels of what the camera is made for. So let's say with the 5D Mark IV, I might make a few beginner videos just to get you started, but mostly professional photos with that camera. And for the Rebel series, I'm going to stick around intermediate and just the pro consumer level of people. Now, if you have any suggestions or any questions about your camera, please let us know on our Facebook page, our Twitter, and or our Instagram. Thank you for watching. If you haven't joined the NormanCamera family yet, just click that subscribe button and you will be welcomed into the NormanCamera family. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.